The following program presents workouts you can use to improve your physical fitness. Please be sure to consult your physician before beginning this or any exercise routine.
Hi, my name is Cassio Jones, and you're watching Action for Life. We're going to have a great workout today, so I hope you're ready for it. Hey, listen, have you guys ever thought about, as a family, getting together and doing an activity such as riding your bikes together? See, my youngest son is Dominic, and he turns 4 this year. And, I can't wait for him to be able to really master riding that bike, because we're all going to go out together and ride as a family, which would be a great excitement thing to do. But do you know how to pick a bike and really know how to find the right bike and adjust the bike so you could have a great ride when you want to go riding? Well, we did a good story. I want you to check this one out and see what we did, and I hope you can learn something. I'm going to be a little honest with you people here at home. About 10 years ago, me and my wife went out and decided, hey, we need to get some new bikes. We went down to a store and we bought a bike. And we didn't really know what we were doing. We just grabbed one that looked kind of decent, was in our price range, and we got it and we started riding it. And, I'll be honest with you, I'm not really that comfortable on my bike. And did you know there's things that you should learn about your bicycle to learn it properly? Whether or not the bike's the right bike for you, or if it meets your needs, or even how to adjust your seating to learn how to ride the bike properly and safely. Well, with me today, I am here in Tampa, Florida at Street Fit 360. And with me is the manager, Ben. Ben, how you doing, Ben?
Fantastic.
Now, listen, most of our viewers at home, some have a bike, and maybe they're looking for a new bike. How do I know if a bike's right for me, or what type of bike I should get?
Absolutely. Well, what's important to ask yourself before you even shop for a bike is what kind of bicycle, what kind of riding do you even want to do? Do you want to ride hills? Do you want to just cruise around the neighborhood?
I think I might have purchased one that looked like a mountain bike, but I don't ride mountains, and I just go around my neighborhood, go down and ride.
Unfortunately, that's what most people end up doing. They end up in the big retail companies, and they just buy something that looks neat, has that flashy red paint job,
right,
or whatever, has the big knobby tires. Sure, this will be great for anything. Unfortunately, most of those bikes are highly inefficient, and a one-size-fits-all attitude doesn't really work. Can you think of anywhere in your life that one-size-fits-all works?
Well, true, and I think I'm guilty of that myself. So you're telling me, picking the right bike and understanding exactly it's a vital part of the enjoyment. Okay, so I got this bike here, and I said, hey, I like the way this look. Now, how do I get this bike to fit me?
Gotcha. Well, we didn't just choose this based on looks. If you recall, I led you to this bike because you told me what kind of riding you wanted to do. You said you wanted to be fast, but you weren't looking to win the next Tour de France. You wanted something light, something aluminum, but something very comfortable.
Yes.
Something that could handle those rough roads that you ride on, those brick roads. So I found just this bike for you. But I did let you pick the color.
Thank you. Is this like a comfort bike? What's comfort bike? Is that I sit upright? Is that it? And I'm comfortable like a couch, or?
Absolutely. With a bike, it's a big trade-off between comfort and speed. Generally, the more uncomfortable you are, the faster you are.
Oh, okay.
Although not necessarily. If it's the wrong person setting you up, you could end up uncomfortable and slow, and then you have somebody to be mad at.
All right, so we were still before, it was, what is it? What size is this bike? We had a 19 or 20?
This is a 19-inch frame, and this we felt was a good size for you.
Okay.
We had you stand over the frame. If you remember, we want to make sure that you have 1 to 2 inches of clearance when you're standing over that bar and on the ground.
Okay. There we go.
And now when you're
on,
absolutely, and when you're on the seat, we want to make sure when you're at full leg extension, and we've got this crank all the way forward, that your heel just barely touches the edge of the pedal.
Let me get that adjusted right there. I kind of moved that around by mistake. Here we go.
Just like this.
Thank you. So I'm right here, full extension of that leg.
So you've got proper extension. Now we want to ask ourselves how competitive versus how comfortable do we want to be.
Right.
Now that'll have a bearing on, one, how we adjust that seat and how we adjust these handlebars.
Now I don't want to be cramped down like this when I'm riding. I want to be sitting upright and enjoying myself.
Okay, yeah, comfortable and upright, just like we talked about. Now, if you wanted to be a little bit faster, we could actually slide this seat forward on the rails. If you look at the seat of your bicycle, you can tell that there's rails and adjustments where you can slide it forward or back. The closer it is to right over the pedals, the faster you're going to be, but generally the less comfortable the bike's going to be.
Gotcha. Now, in the store, like this look, and like your specialty stores you guys do here, you guys have a different device that you use to hook people up on this to size them?
Absolutely. When we fit you in a bicycle shop, we want to make sure that it is absolutely the perfect bike for you, because it's very important that after you buy that bike that you keep riding it. We want people to see you out there on our bike. We want you to meet your goal, which is to be fit, to have fun, to have the right bike. And if it's not comfortable, it's going to end up in the garage or coming back to the shop, and none of those are a good ending to the situation.
Definitely.
So we make sure it's a perfect fit for you before you leave.
Now, you were talking about pedaling over here. Didn't you have like another one that gives us a little different type of feel, like if I had like knee problems or something?
We sure do. We've got a bicycle here that'll take some of that pressure off of your knees if you have any issues with that. And this is also a more comfortable cruiser.
Now this one, I noticed that this one, the pedals are forward.
Absolutely.
It's almost like I'm reclining, I'm pedaling away from me.
That's correct. This is some new frame technology, which stretches that frame out, puts you further back behind the pedals. Notice you have that motorcycle chopper position with the handlebars. Feels pretty cool. You're closer to the ground. You're further behind the pedals. It's a much more comfortable ride.
And I still have the agility and everything else I need for it?
Absolutely. You can get the bike with the same gear ranges that you have with your faster bicycle, or you can get this all the way down to a single
Now, how often should I get my bike checked?
You should have your bike, depending on how often you ride it. If you ride your bike all the time, at least seasonally, 4 times a year. If you ride it every now and then, a weekender, at least twice a year. Just like changing your oil in your car, you want to make sure that that bike is in tune and, most importantly, safe.
Because most people don't realize there's so many different movement parts on the bike, and you want to make sure they're all working properly the way they're supposed to. And sometimes dirt can get in the wrong place, can affect things, and before you know it, I hate to find out the hardware as I'm riding my bike, and I can injure myself when I just basic maintenance could have done that, correct?
Absolutely. Not only injure yourself, but it could be as simple as going on a 15-mile ride with your family, and at 7.5 miles, that rear derailleur gives out.
And I'm way out there. That's a long walk.
Oh, yeah.
Carrying a bike.
Absolutely.
Anyhow, Ben, thank you so much. It was a pleasure learning about bikes and learning about how to size us up on a bike. And, you know, those at home, check your local specialty shop around you for assistance there. And if you want, figure it out, you know, adjust your foot pedal forward and get to the right height and move in your seat, and you can get yourself fitted properly at home, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Take care.
Come on in, Dora. Now, for those of you at home, just grabbing a bike off the rack sometimes might not always be a good idea because, you know, working with a specialty shop like that to make sure you get the right product you're looking for, that you could use that investment for a long time. Okay, with me today, like I said, is Dora Bales. Dora, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, thanks.
So you are a house mom, is that it?
That's right.
Okay, house mom, but people want to know is you are a missionary as well.
Yes, I was.
You were a missionary. And where?
In Zambia.
In Zambia, Africa. Okay. Little different than being back. How long you were there for?
6 years.
6 years. So tell me about, you doing a new workout program you're doing now for how long?
I started about a month ago, and Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I'm working with weights, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm doing some cardio.
So good. So she's not going to be foreign to these exercises. She's been active for a while, so I can have a lot of fun with her today. Is that it?
Okay.
I'll be gentle. Okay, our first exercise we're going to go in and we're going to do shoulder press. Go ahead and grab your dumbbells. Okay, and come on in the center. We're going to do one leg shoulder press. Okay, I want you to stand on, just take your right leg off the ground. Okay, and we're going to do a straight up shoulder press, straight up overhead. And press over your head, line your biceps up with your ears. This is working our shoulders and bring it back down. And it's also going to cause her body to have a little reaction down the bottom. Her knees, her ankles, everything is going to have to, it's going to be kind of wobbling. You feel it's kind of awkward standing on one leg, doesn't it?
Yes.
And if it's too challenging for you, you could go ahead and just put your toe down, and that gives a little assistance for you. But I want you to place the emphasis on your left leg here, okay?
Okay.
You're doing wonderful. Give me one more of that arm. For the other side. Good job. Go ahead and switch sides. Okay, press it up for 6. Now look at you. Notice how one side she's able to have more support and have more control. Very good. Let's do 2 more. Wonderful. All right, let me have those dumbbells. I'm going to take them out the way for you. Okay, now, once again, we always do an active rest, and today our active rest, we're going to do just basic size steps, okay? We're going to step to the right, okay? Let's go. It's one, together. And do it for 30 seconds. So you miss Africa?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
Yes.
What do you miss about Africa?
The people.
The people?
Yes, it was hard to leave, but the people were great.
You don't have nice people here in Illinois?
Oh, there's some nice people here, but, just being there 6 years and the relationship we've developed.
You mean
really
the relationships you have with people, not just people in general, right?
Right.
I'm just giving you a hard time. Okay, excellent. Good job. All right, now, the next exercise we're going to do, ball, dumbbell, fly. I want you to go ahead and sit on the ball. I'm going to get the dumbbells for you. And I want you to go ahead and roll out on your back. Keep rolling. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right there. Go ahead and bring your feet back towards the ball just a little bit. That looks great. Dumbbells here. And what we're going to do is slightly bend up our elbows. And we're going to now lift your pelvic up right there. Engage your core. And we're going to open and fly it in. That's one. Keep going. Two. Now this is an exercise that works your pectoral muscles for good development of shoulder as well, but mostly on the pectoral muscles. Are you breathing down there?
Yes, I am.
There you go. We're going to stop at 12. I'm going to go for 2 more. You look like you're a champ at this. Wonderful. Go ahead and roll back up on the ball. Let's go right back to our side steps again. Let me get this ball out the way. All right, let's go side steps. 30 seconds. Ready? Go. So, how many kids you have?
3.
3 kids.
Yep. Yes.
All right. Very active with the kids?
Yes, very active.
Spend a lot of time at home doing fun activities?
Doing a lot of different things. You know.
So, being here in Southern Illinois, what do you guys do in the wintertime for act? You get in snow and
actually, this is the first time the kids have spent their time in snow since we've been back from Africa, and we did a lot of sledding. They really enjoyed it.
So that was a good experience for them.
Yes, it was. They had a great time.
I love that. I love that. See, family fun is it. All right, next exercise we're going to do is going to be a real lunge. Now, what I want you to do is, I'm laughing here. We're going to step back with our right leg. Let me demonstrate at home first. We're going to step back with our right leg and maintain 9 degrees on the front leg and come back up. Step back out and come back up. I'm going to do with our right leg first. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, step out, back, and come back up. It's 1. And there's 2. You notice she's making 9 degrees like an L. 3. Very good form. 4. There's 5. And there's 6. And there's 7. And 1 more. And 8. Go ahead and switch legs. Wonderful. 2. Good adjustment. 3. There's 4. There's 5. And there's 6. And there's 7. Wonderful. See, you make it look like you're a champ. Goodness. Tons of times. All right, let's back to side step again. Ready?
Okay.
Let's go. So in Africa, what was their culture like? Were there very active people there?
Somewhat. I mean, they walked everywhere. So walked to the stores, walked throughout the city.
Now, were there a lot of diseases there, or same diseases we suffer here in the United States, or?
Yes, but malaria was the big one.
Malaria's big one.
Yeah.
So basically in their country, they were more active because they had to walk around. It wasn't like from choice.
Right.
Their lifestyle was for choice. It's just like, I guess we have more luxury here that we choose not to be as active.
Yeah.
They just didn't have a choice.
Right.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, here we go. Our last exercise we're going to do is I call it like chopping wood. And we're going to start with the dumbbell, holding the dumbbell grip, and we're going to go down into a low position and then come up to a high position. And it's almost like we're sitting down to a squat and going back up. Good. Keep going. And there's 2. Wonderful. 3. Now follow your head with your arms. 4. There's 5. There's 6. Let's go 2 more. There's 7. 1 more. And 8. Go ahead and switch to go to the other side. I'm going to go down to the right and come up to the left. That's 1. 2. And there's 3. And there's 4. There's 5. 3 more. 6. Beautiful rotation. Follow with your head. 8. Good job. All right. Let me have that. You're breathing kind of heavy now. I like that. You're feeling this a little bit.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Let's go into side steps again.
Okay.
Ready? So your goal is to just get in better shape.
Yes,
to
lose weight and get in better shape.
Lose weight and get in better shape.
Yep.
All right. So this is something you're going to do for the rest of your life. Is that it?
If I can,
You
I
can?
will.
God's willing, right?
That's right.
And you feel, do you notice the difference since you started moving a bit more and start exercising more and start doing your weight training and your cardio?
I don't feel as tired. Once I keep working out, I'm not as tired. I have more energy throughout the day.
That was it. That was it. Okay, let's go ahead and grab, test our heart rate. And put your hands on these two right here and squeeze right there. Just hold it. Okay, I got 1 or 2. There you go. All right, good job. You're right where you need to be. All right, for those of you at home, this is the time we want you to send us, when talk about send us an email. And this is an email that you've loaded with all your questions, or you've seen something on the program that you say, Cash, I want to learn more about that, or, you had a real cool guest on there and you want to leave a comment about that. This is fine. Send it to actionforlife@3abn.org. That's action, ACTION, the number 4, the word life, @3abn.org. Once again, it's below me right now. All right. Let's move on to back to our circuit again and finish up. And this time, I'm going to do them with you guys. So let's get you back your dumbbells. I'm going to do shoulder press. I'm going to grab myself a set. And let's do them. All right. Shoulder press straight up. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and switch sides. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I felt those.
So
Now, it was hard, and as you notice, as Doris, she had her foot down, her toes down for support and a little bounce. If you need to do that, that was perfectly fine. Let's go right into our side steps. Let's go. 1. Dora, you're doing pretty good, Dora.
Thank you.
Has anybody explained to you that, or say anything to you, or remind you of your friend, Dora the Explorer, since you were in Africa?
I've been called Dora the Explorer since I went to Africa.
See, my kids like that program. At least they used to. I think they kind of feel like they're outgrown it now, but when I heard the name Dora Explorer, I said, hey, I want your autograph. We're going to go on to our next exercise. This is going to be our ball flies, dumbbell flies. I'm going to grab the dumbbells for you, the ball for you. Go ahead and roll on your back. Get in position. Keep going. Keep going. Right there. And I'm going to grab mine, and I'm going to do them with you. Sorry to keep you holding. Ready? Let's go. And there's 1. Remember, on this exercise, you want to keep your body nice and flat, like you're on the bridge position. And we're going to stop at 12. How you feeling, Dora?
Feeling good.
2 more. That was wonderful.
really fit down my chest muscles. You just put the ball down. There you go. Put dumbbells. I get the ball for you. Let's go back to our side steps again for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Ready? Let's go. So your goal is to lose some weight.
Yes.
I think that's one of the number one, New Year's resolution a lot of people have is to try to control that body weight. And what it takes is resistance training and aerobic training and really learn to control your eating habits. But there's one more thing I like to throw in.
What's that?
Your foundation. And that is understanding who you are and what you are in the eyes of your Father. And that gives you the reason to do the things you need to be doing. And that helps you stay focused on when you make goals like that, because why do people want to lose weight? An attempt to live healthier and be healthier.
Right.
All right? Well, at least I hope that's the real reason, and not just to get into a size 4. We're going to move on to our next exercise. We're going to do our rear lunges. You ready to do them with you?
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to show a little modifier you could do for this rear lunges. Go ahead and step back. I'm going to step back with her right leg. Now going straight down very deep is how Dora is going to continue to do them. But I'm going to do it for those who are beginners. Just a slight step back. And what that gives you, so you're not going so deep. Now, if you want to go advanced, you can come out with the leg. One more, Dora. Wonderful. Okay, let's go and switch legs. Okay, and I'm going to keep going and step back to the left. Now, in advance, what I'm doing is bringing my leg all the way up, stepping back, and coming up. This makes it a little more harder, a little more support and balance. Now, for those who want to modify again, it's just a short one. Wonderful. That's plenty. How you feeling?
Good, good.
You're like, please stop, Captain. Let's go back to that side step again.
Okay.
There we go. Dora, you've been really good. You know that?
Thanks. I'm trying.
This counts as your workout for today. You don't have to go to the gym. Excellent. Let's go and grab your dumbbell and do our last exercise. We did chop wood. And this time, we're just going to do 5 each side, okay?
Okay.
We're going to start off with down to our left side, go down. And we're going to follow up, turn our head. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wonderful. Now we'll do the other side to the right. Go down, come up. 1 to the left. 2, 3, 4. One more. And 5. Now the secret of that exercise was, feel like, well, Cassie, I never chopped wood like that before. But it's a little different modification. We're working our transversal muscles as we're going through and rotating, coming through the hip as well. And it's just an all-around full body exercise. Now, so Dora, I'm excited that it's over. No, I'm just joking. I'm sad that it's over. She's like, you heard that? She said, me too. Say how you really feel. This is the time right now we want you to learn something. It's all about what we're doing Action for Life to make changes in your life, but it also involves knowledge. Let's check out this bonus tip.
Overweight and just starting to work out? Follow these tips. 1. Exercise at least 20 minutes each day. 2. Swim, cycle, or do other activities that partially support your weight. And 3. Avoid activities that frustrate you because they require athletic skill.
Well, see, we were just talking about that. Me and Dora were talking about losing weight, and it's important. Those are important keys to learn. If you really want to make those changes to your body composition, you have to work, folks. You can't just sit around, can't just take a pill, because you had to reverse what you've been doing all these years, which was nothing. Now we have to do something, and that's how we make a change. Because just our relationship with the Lord, it takes action. Without that relationship of going closer to our Heavenly Father, we become very stagnant. And Christ said, I'll spit you out if you're lukewarm. He wants us to be passionate and grow on fire for Him because that's what it's all about, building that relationship with the Lord. And that's the same thing that happens when you exercise. You have to really dive into it and get involved. Are you ready for our cool down?
I'm ready for the cool down.
Okay, let me get the mats for you. You could go ahead and take that one right there and go ahead and lay on your back. Okay. Now, leg straight down this one. Okay, from this leg straight up here. For those of you at home, I'm going to show you how to stretch at home. Once again, Dora, put both hands here, and I want you to hold that into a mild discomfort. Do you feel that? Mm-hmm. Now, I don't want you fighting your leg. I want you to be able to feel that your muscles are starting to are they starting to quiver a lot, or they're just feeling?
No, I can feel the stretch.
You can feel the stretch.
Right.
Now, watch this. This is going to be a nice little tip that you're going to learn. Bring your toe down, and you feel a little more of a stretch.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
I can feel it.
Wonderful. Go ahead and stretch the other leg. Okay, hold it there for a while. And go ahead and bring the toe down. I'm not pressing too hard, am I?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Go ahead and bend your knees. Now this is one, this is a very unique stretch. Okay, we're just going to stretch the lower back. I want you to sit up a little bit on you. Sit up. Put your left leg first, okay? And we're going to put our right arm behind our left leg, which is bent, and we're going to rotate. And you feel it stretch in your back. You feeling that?
Yes, I do.
Good. Let's do the other side. And get a good stretch in there. And you could just stay right there and hold that, because I'm going to close this out. Life can sometimes seem like a roller coaster. There's ups and downs, highs and lows, twists, big dips. Don't fear the ride. Lean into it. You can even scream at times. It's okay. Remember, God is always with you on this roller coaster we call life. He never leaves you, and he will always be there guiding you and protecting you. This is Cassie, remind you that action is the key for life. And it's my prayer that the Lord gives you strength and encouragement to take action every day. God bless, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. And you keep flexing those faith muscles.
You can order your very own copy of this episode of Action for Life on DVD for a suggested donation of $10, postpaid in the United States. To order your very own copy, please call 618-627-4651 during regular business hours or visit our website at 3abn.org. That's 618-627-4651 or visit our website at 3abn.org. Order your copy today.